Right, everybody, welcome back to the action, the on-course action here as well. We're actually looking at the 18th right now. This is the very first group of the day. Andrew Corson's in it, so we heard from him a little bit earlier, haven't we? Nick Nowotny's in it, and Megan Fallon as well. First group about to finish up their grand final exploits. We do have the 10th tee box just off to our left as well. I think we're going to catch up with group 11 very shortly as well. We just wanted to give you the best possible vantage point so we can bring you as much of the action as possible. A couple of groups have actually gone, but we will see if we can catch up with them at some point today. But this is the very first group of the day. We caught up with them. We saw them at 9 o'clock this morning teeing off, and we're going to catch them here holding out and finishing up at 18. Was Megan Fallon there. We come back over here with Andrew Corson. We are going to have Harry Mukherjee coming down next as well. He is going to be your clubhouse leader. He's on 35 points at the minute. Freya Moores is going well. She's on 27. Leslie Boswell, we saw him in the last broadcast. He's on 25, currently on the 14th. So Harry Mukherjee, we're going to hear from him very shortly. We've got a few players just waiting to come back to 10. So let's just stick with the action here at 18, shall we? Players in this group. It's not going to be a defence of the title, I don't think, this time around for Andrew Corson. He's on 23 points. Megan is also on 23 points. Nick is on 22. So the winner, the grand final, the champion of the Trilby Tour 2023 is not going to come from Group 1. This is Megan Fallon. Oh, it's running. It's a quick putt, isn't it? Here at 18, the flag is still being windy conditions all day today. At least the rain has held off. We did have a sprinkling showers this morning. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage so far. The 2023 Trilby Tour Grand Final is starting to draw to a close. The first of 15 groups about to come home here. Got a nice vantage point because just over the other side, actually, the back is the 9th too. So we've got a nice chance to see the players coming through. Here is Corson. It's a missed putt. Nick tells him to put it home, and he does. And Andrew Corson's defence of his title comes to a close. There will be no back-to-back titles for Andrew Corson. Here's Nowotny, short. $39 points, Andrew Corson last year. He's not going to trouble the 30s this time. Still very good golfer though. Ooh. And it drops, so there'll be handshakes all round. Group 1 have come home. So the opening group from the Trilby Tour 2023 Grand Final are about to sign the scorecards and get into the clubhouse. So it's the beginning of the end, you have to feel, really, here. First group in, 14 left to go. Let's turn our attention, shall we, back to the 10th just behind us here. And we switch, this is why we've come here, actually a great vantage point, because we switch from group number 1 straight into group number 11, which is Chris Lovelock, Matthew Struthers and Karen Beattie. Chris Lovelock plays off 14 out the Millbrook. Matthew plays off 18 and Karen off 23 from John O'Gaunt. Well, you can see there's a lot of moisture in those clouds out the back, isn't there? Let's hope they stay away. We are right by the coast here, the west coast of Scotland. Dundonald links. We are live here for the Trilby Tour Grand Final. What a day we are having. This is the third broadcast of the day. Out on the course, you're looking at the 10th tee box. Support on social media as well for this group, so please do get your comments coming in. We can see them. We do want to hear from you if you're watching at Golf by Darwin Escapes on YouTube or at Live Sport Now on YouTube. That's us. Please do hit subscribe, or share and like, and if you do comment and it's a nice supportive comment or an opinion, we want to hear from you. We can even show it on screen, so please do get your comments coming in. This is an interactive show. This isn't just about us bringing you the action. We want you to get involved with us as well. Tell us what you want to see. Tell us who you're supporting this afternoon. It's a Monday afternoon. Where else would you rather be than watching the Trilby Tour Grand Final live across social media? Not just YouTube, we're live on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch and LinkedIn. We're at LinkedIn, Ian Waterhouse, that's actually me. So if you are watching this and are on LinkedIn, do connect. Obviously, if you're watching it, we clearly share the same sort of interest. So there we go. So next player up. And it's going to be Karen Beattie, plays out John O'Gaunt. High. She shakes her head. I don't think she's particularly happy with it. I don't think it was that bad. Off to the left. But she doesn't seem particularly happy, Karen Beattie, with that one. Mind you, she's not going to hit a provisional. So there you go, Group 11 making their way off now. We're going to turn our attention back to 18 very shortly, because Harry Mukherjee is coming down 18. He's going to be the clubhouse leader. He was on 35 points coming off 17. And there's a high chance that might even get the job done this afternoon as well. So are we about to see a champion coming down? Whilst we wait for them to get a little bit closer to the green, there's somebody we know who has been a champion this year. There's a certain Mr. John Anderson. Yes, we caught up with him a little bit. Well, he's actually... We caught up with him at the Springs. He won the men's Division 2 title. Fantastic round. In fact, it was great drama at 18. Go back and watch that if you get the opportunity. Live Sport Now and Golf by Darwin Escapes. All of the previous events that we filmed this year are still there as well. So you can go watch the action back from Dundonald Links in the Championship of Ayrshire. You can go back and watch the Championship of Yorkshire at KP. You can go back and watch the Springs, the Championship of Oxfordshire. Do go check it out. And somebody who did outstandingly well was John Anderson, who picked up the Division 2 winner in the Championship of Oxfordshire. We caught up with him. Very emotional John Anderson after his round. Let's roll VT. Let's see if we can grab a word with him. John, if we could just grab a quick word of you. Of course, it's not confirmed as such as of yet. However, it's looking pretty good out there. And since we've been following you from 16 onwards, course management's been sensational from you.
Yeah, it's been a really good round. We struggled around about 8, 9 and 10. We had an up and down that got us an extra point, 2 of them, and it just seemed to fire the round up. So we had a couple of pars in. Just course management, putting the ball in the right places, and just trying to, you know, the greens were really, really quick. So we were trying to put he kept saying to me 2 or 3 feet earlier just to allow it to roll on. Yeah, so it's been a really, really successful day.
So you like the kind of guy you were looking at the scoreboard. You like to know where you are.
I didn't know till the 15th. We just said we just wanted to be in the moment every time we want to play the shots. You know, he kept going to me, stop going on to the next hole, stop looking at the next thing. So actually we just tried to keep going, and we just tried to look at each shot and go from there and try and do that. It was a bit twitchy from about 15 onwards. But yeah, it's been a great day, great experience, played really well. Caddy, you know, obviously my nephew's been amazing, and the people I've played with have really been really calm. So, you know, it's been an absolute pleasure. I couldn't have asked for a better 3-baller, to be fair.
We've actually really enjoyed you chucking the clubs to your caddy. No, really enjoyed it. You've got safe hands there, your caddy.
Yeah.
John, it's not confirmed yet, but we're almost there, aren't we? If it does get confirmed, congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll see you at Dundonald. You'll definitely be there anyway. There we go, John Anderson. Perfect time. Great to hear from John Anderson, but here is Harry right now in prime position. He does have Leslie Boswell, who's worth keeping an eye on as well, but as it stands at the minute, Harry Mukherjee plays off 10 out of hole, is the man to watch out for. He doesn't seem happy with that, and I'm not too sure why. It's not that bad a shot, a little bit left, but not terrible. I'm going to make my way down. Playing alongside Jason Date-Chong. I spoke to both of these gentlemen at the start of the day at the first tee. If you want to see their opening tee shots, go back to the very first broadcast that we brought you. That started about just before 9 o'clock this morning. Bad effort. So Harry Stableford points to the par. He's 1 under, 35 in total. You can see this is important. Gets a couple of points here, could seal the deal. The Leslie Boswell currently in second place, tied second with Michael Crichton. Both 1 over Stableford points to par. Leslie's on 14, Martin's on 12. Come round. Oh, could that prove pivotal come the end of the day? It might do, might not. Jason's currently on 29 points. 5 over Stableford points to par. Then it drops for Jason. He ends his campaign on the Trilby Tour in 2023. It's no mean feat, even just making it this far to the grand final. In it goes for Harry. Let's see if we can grab a quick word with him. So he is your clubhouse leader. I'm not too sure what he's finished on. He was on 35 points coming up, 18, so we'll have to grab a quick word of him. Well done, Jason. How was it out there? All right. Bit blustery still.
It was a bit tough. It was a bit tough, but we made it round.
I was going to say tough, but Harry, let's have a quick chat with you because you are a clubhouse leader at the minute, so don't be going too far, will you? What did you end on there?
That was a 5, but nah, poor second shot.
You seem a bit disappointed there, but you know you're in a good position. Conditions tricky.
It's so hard. Yeah. I don't think I've ever played a golf course with that much wind. Oh God, I could do with my bed if I'm being brutally honest. I'm shattered.
You can't go too far. Go in the clubhouse, relax, stick around though, won't you?
Yeah.
Stick around. Well done, Harry.
Cheers.
Thanks for talking to us. Excellent stuff. Let's just turn our attention back to 10, shall we? Because the group 12 are about to get themselves underway here. That was Harry Muckett. He's your clubhouse leader at the minute. Could he be your 2023 Trilby Tour champion? There's a high chance he might. If there is, once it's confirmed, if he sticks around, we will obviously speak to him again as well. But difficult conditions. He just came off, seemed a little bit disappointed, didn't he? I think he expected a little bit more of himself there at the 18th. I don't know why. I don't think it was particularly bad, but maybe the opportunity to secure and maybe put that win beyond doubt just went at the 18th. Here we are though, back at 10. And this will be group number 12 by my reckoning, which is Paul Yates, Andrew Cummings and Tracy Lane. Paul plays a 15 from Bondhay. And Paul actually was the KP Division 2 men's winner in the Championship of Yorkshire. Andrew Cummings plays off 13 from Glen Eagles and Tracy off 20 from Staverton Park. Bit of love on social media as well for Tracy. Do get your comments coming in. She will go back and watch this. You can see her just making her way up to the red tees there. Coffee in hand, well deserved, needed. Keep yourself warm. The sun is out, but it's still cold. It's windy. It's the west coast of Scotland. That type of jacket on all day, and very kindly, Trilby Tour have let me have one of the bobble hats, so thank you very much. Big thank you to everybody here at Dundonald as well. They've put us up for a couple of nights, and I have to say, it is glorious. It's a real treat to be here. We arrived late last night, but it felt almost like coming home when we drove into the Dundonald car park. And the lodges, we'll have a look at those in a minute. Let's just watch Tracy tee off here. This is Group 12, teed off at 11 o'clock this morning. They're on the 10th. Oh, nice. Look at that. Straight down the middle of the fairway from Tracy Lane. Now we'll just put the camera over to the left. In the last broadcast, we showed you the paper mill out the back here of Dundonald. You can see it there, but there's these lodges here as well. This is where we're staying. This is all part of the Dundonald Resort, and they are absolutely stunning. Somewhere else that is absolutely stunning as well, that's going to be becoming part of the Darwin Escapes catalogue, shall we say, is at Blenheim, and we've got a little video to show you now of some of the accommodation, what it's going to look like up there. Let's roll VT. Well, doesn't that look nice? Boy, oh boy. Do visit Darwin Escapes. Check out the website. If you do want to find out more about the Trilby Tour at any time, you can. As well, there's a link in the body of this broadcast. Give it a click, it will take you straight through. Live chat is open as well at Golf by Darwin's Escapes YouTube channel and here at Live Sport Now. But we're back at the 10th. Keep your comments coming in. We'll be showing them on screen. It's really great to hear from you. One question we have been asking you with the Solheim Cup wrapping up yesterday and, of course, the Ryder Cup just around the corner. Where is better to play golf, Europe or the USA? It's that simple. Comment below. Where is better to play golf? Now, there is a group on 18 as well, but we'll just stick here at 10. I'm just going to make my way down and make sure we do have the right group. Let's just pop that leaderboard on screen for a moment, just whilst we wait for things to get going. It's going to be a brief pause here at 10 because their group ahead still have to play their second shots. We can get confirmation of Harry, clubhouse leader. Say hello.
Hello. Thank God for that one. I was hoping you didn't want an actual conversation.
I was just coming to make sure I had the right group as well. Yeah,
the good groups are that way and that way. Probably. It's not this one.
Turn around. We've come to the wrong group. Enjoy it, guys. We will be watching your tee shots. No pressure. Oh, this is the great atmosphere here at the Trilby. I don't know if you heard much of that, but just having a bit of a laugh there, saying all the good groups are elsewhere. But confirmation, this is group 13, so there's only 2 more to come behind this one. Sean Heslin, Adele Pitchers and Alan Madgery. Casually make my way up. Let's take the leaderboard down. I think we're about to get this one underway. So group 13 of 15 here. Starting there, back 9. We've still got another broadcast to come today as well. That will be the final one. That is where we will determine who is going to be the 2023 Trilby Tour Grand Final winner. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. They're just looking to see how far ahead they are. Don't know how much of a big hitter they are here. They're just going to hold on just a little bit longer. It's the UK's largest amateur series of tournaments. We started here at Dundonald, and in July we had a double header. KP in Yorkshire, Killick Percy. A week later, we're at Springs in the Oxfordshire. Top 5 all qualify per division. So division splits for male. Division 1 is for male players with a handicap up to 14.9. Division 2 is for male players with a handicap 15 through to 24. And the female category is for ladies with a handicap up to a maximum of 28. That is different here, though. There is just going to be an outright winner, and of course it's Stableford scoring. So here we go, group number 13, about to get their back 9 underway here at Dundonald Links. Very shortly. I promise. Right, we're going to stay here at 10. We're not too sure what's going actually on ahead. They've been on the fairway for quite some time here. I don't think there's anybody on the green. I'm not sure why they're not playing. I can just tell you though, just off to my right, Group 3 are about to come in. Lucy Renton, Luke Ryan and Ryan Wardle. Of course, Lucy Renton was the female champion here earlier in the year. Ryan Wardle was the champion of Yorkshire Division 1 men's winner. So a prestigious group off to our right. We'll come to them shortly, but we should be about to go here now. They are moving forward the group ahead, so group 13 can now finally get underway after a brief pause. Sean Heslin, Adele Pitchers and Alan Madgery. Here we go. We are going to have a provisional hit here. Now I can tell you what's just whilst we're waiting for it to be hit. Harry Mukherjee, 2 under, Stableford points to par. He didn't seem very happy coming off 18, but he's finished on 38 points. Got a 10-point lead over Leslie Boswell, but Boswell is on the 15th. Leslie Boswell is level par, Stableford points to par. As Adele makes her way forward to start her back 9 here at Dundonald. Put the club down like she wasn't particularly happy. I must admit, I didn't see the flight of it. If anybody did, comment below. Right, that's group 13. Let's go back, shall we, to 18, because we've got group 3 coming home now as well. A good crowd starting to form here at Dundonald too. It was only a few months ago we stood over there with Lucy Renton celebrating after she became female champion. She became the champion of Ayrshire. So Lucy Renton, Luke Ryan and Ryan Wardle in this group. Lucy off 4 from Thornton, Luke off 9 from South Staffordshire and Ryan off 9 from Driffield. Ooh. As I said, we're going to have an outright winner, but we are going to see who the leading female is as well. And at the minute, it's Freya Moores on 27. See where Lucy is. Lucy's on 24. That was through 16, so we haven't got her up-to-date scores after coming off the 17th green. Here she is on 18. She's just lining up, getting herself ready. This is group number 3 right now, about to finish up. By the time we cut this broadcast off, we will be getting really into the meat and bones of it, the closing stages. Harry Mukherjee is your clubhouse leader, 38 points. Last year, 39 did the job. Seemed like it's harder conditions this year. That 38 of Harry Mukherjee is looking very, very good right now. But Leslie Boswell is a man on a mission. Go on. Oh, Lucy Renton there, almost putting it right on the money. Does put it home. Lucy Renton finishes her round. And Group 3, round out the day, Lucy Renton, Luke Ryan, Ryan Wardle. They'll make their way to the clubhouse. The winner, sadly, he's not going to come from this group either. Harry Mukherjee on 38 is certainly leading the way and in pole position. Right, just before we turn our attention back to 10, let's hear from one of our very valued and important partners. Glen Muir have been supplying the players with polo shirts throughout the course of the season, and they've got a rather smart autumn-winter collection for 2023. Let's take a look. Roll VT. Right, coming down 18 now. We have James Penny, Trevor Lowton, Norman Kane. We've seen quite a bit of Trevor, haven't we? He's been full of drama. We saw him tee off a little bit earlier. We saw him, he did a magnificent putt actually at 6th. I don't think we caught it on camera. It was just before we went live. My word, it was an absolute monster. It really, really was. And talking of monsters, we've got a nice little video to play you now as well, because Robert Dreelan came through 6, and there's a little nearest to pin competition going on there. His tee shot, he put it 1.5 foot from the pin. I'm delighted to say we were live for that. We managed to catch that shot and then up with him straight after it. Let's see it. Roll VT. Go on. Oh, what a shot. Well, we have a new leader. No doubt about that. We have a new leader for the nearest to pin competition here at the 6th. What a beauty. Find out what they had in their hand as well, but what a beautiful tee shot that was. What is he? 2 foot? 2 foot away? 1.5 foot? Brilliant. A confident swagger as he strides towards the green. And rightly so as well. Well, it's shots like that, isn't it? That's make you keep coming back to play the game. Yes, come on. Let's go get it. We've got to go talk to him, haven't we? Well, well, well. What is it about us coming to film you, eh?
Good, isn't it? It's easy.
What do you have in your hand?
Pitching wedge.
Pitching wedge. I mean, that was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Close.
Is the rest of the day going like that so far?
No. First 2 holes were good, and then wind picks up, and it's what is this?
Do you want us to follow you around for the rest of the day? Should we
yeah,
do that?
please.
Yeah. Well done, Robert. Take care. Good stuff, mate. Welcome back. I mean, what a shot that was, wasn't it, by Robert Dreelan. A big thanks to Motor Caddy for putting up the prizes on the nearest to pin. We'll hear from them shortly, not just yet though, because right now you are looking at group number 14. It's Mark Holden, Leslie Partington and Derek Nolan. And Leslie has had a success this season on the Trilby Tour. She was the female winner at Springs. Although I'm not seeing her. I think she's just in the halfway house, that's why. Maybe getting herself a nice cup of coffee. Oh, there she is. There's Leslie. I can see her now. Yeah, she's on her way. So we are about to get group number 14, a penultimate group, 15 in total, 43 players. She's just having a little snack, is Leslie. But It'll be Mark Holden, Derek Nolan to get us underway first. In fact, the fairway is clear, so as soon as they're ready, they can get going. The group ahead are already on the green. And I think we are about to get underway. We're grouped number 14. Tell you what, that's gone a long way. It's going to be right side of the fairway. Might be in danger of that bunker. Away it goes. We're going to watch Leslie tee off once she's finished her chips. Whatever it is she's eating. Something to warm the cockles, I hope, here. Beautiful setting here at Dundonald on the west coast of Scotland, just outside Irvine. Drove through East Kilbride to get here. Not too far away from Kilmarnock. Now, Leslie Boswell is a man on a charge. She's on 30 points now, 8 off Harry Mukherjee. Harry's the leader, clubhouse leader on 38. We saw him come home not so long ago. We just heard from him as well. Nice shot by Leslie. Going to be comfortably on the fairway. Going a good old distance as well. Let it run, run, run. We had quite a bit of rain this morning, but nothing since. It did dampen down the rollout this morning, but things have picked up the pace a little bit this afternoon. Right, we'll just turn the camera back over here, shall we, actually, onto the club. So you could just see James Penny is making his way off the course as well. What a beautiful sight it is up there. You've got the Canning Road restaurant. Big thank you to, of course, to Dundonald and all the help that they've really been looked after, as I have to say. Nice breakfast this morning, put us up for a couple of nights, and nice lunch we've had too. Somebody else who's been very generous and a very valued partner of the Trilby Tour is, of course, Motor Caddy. They're putting up the prizes for the two nearest to pins, one at 6, one at 11. Looks like Robert Dreeland's going to win that one at 6, isn't he? We caught that shot absolutely live. You've already seen it in this broadcast, but let's take a quick look, shall we, at some of the Motor Caddy range. Let's roll VT. thank you to Motor Caddy. Here we are, back at the nice little gap between 10, 18. We've also got a shot of 9. Don't worry about there. We're looking at some members here at Dundonald's now. The final group. We've got a leaderboard on screen for you. Leon and I are just watching a couple of the members here. Actually, we are going to bring the camera back to 18 though, because we've got a couple of players coming home. And that's how things look at the top. It's really between Harry and Leslie, it looks like, doesn't it, for the 2023 Trilby Tour Grand Final. Harry is in the clubhouse, of course. Leslie's not too far away. We'll keep you up to speed with how everything goes there. We're going to head to 18 in the next broadcast as well and catch up. I think there's just 2 groups we haven't seen so far, so we're really, really eager and keen to hear from them. We will, of course, hear from your winner. We've already heard from Harry, but once everything gets confirmed, if he is the winner, I'm sure we'll grab him again. Or maybe it's going to be Leslie. We spoke to Leslie last time out here at Dundonald after a very successful day, shall we say. Right, here we are now, though, back at 18. And I think, actually, this is John Stott and Graham Wilson. I believe Grace Anderson, Freya Moores and Ruby Sutton have probably let them through, actually. So we will let them go. So Graham Stott, Graham Wilson, about to finish up their round. Does look like the trio of ladies have let them through. Now, as things stand as well, Freya Moores is on 18 actually, so I might go down, see if we can have a word with her, because I believe she is the leading female right now. The third hole has caused quite a few problems for players out there today. I'm just looking at scorecards and there's been a few blobs at the par 5 third. Well, it's Karen Beattie, apologies, who's the leading female. Of course, we've only just seen her go through, so a long way to go yet for Karen, but it does look like Freya Moores is going to be the clubhouse leader for females. Now, in the next broadcast, that's the exciting one, because that is where we're going to reveal our 2023 Trilby Tour Grand Final winners. Is Harry going to hold on? Can Leslie make a late charge? You're going to find out, and you're going to hear from him in the very next broadcast. We're going to stick around for this and just watch the final Group 15 tee off at 10 and start their back 9 before we go for a short break and get ourselves back out on the course here at 18 for the closing stages of what has been a remarkable season on the Trilby Tour. Every single event has been broadcast live. I'm delighted to say we've had over 25 to 30,000 people tuning in at every single event to our distribution network across the world. A big thank you, of course, to everybody at Darwin Escapes, Ash, Pheasant, Jack, everybody involved with the team. My team as well. A big thank you to Leon, Elaine, Jack, for all of their hard work in bringing you the Trilby Tour 2023 completely live and free to air this year. Right, we're just going to turn our attention back just for a moment over to 10, just because it's the Group 15. We haven't caught them yet, and we're trying to make it our mission to make sure that we catch every player, get a shot out here. So here is Group 15. It should be Paulie Balso, JC Abella and George Kays, is it? I'm just trying to see, is there somebody missing? It does look like there's only, no, there's 3 caddies. So Group 15, the final group, start the back 9 here at Dundonald Links on the 2023 Trilby Tour. goes. It's going to be Pauline's turn. So we are going to have a provisional hit here too. Right, there you go. That's group 15, the final group on the back 9 here. The group ahead have just finished up as well. So, right, I think the best opportunity for us now to get a short break in before we come back for the closing stages in the next broadcast. Yes, you will be hearing and seeing your 2023 Trilby Talk Grand Final winner. Who is it going to be? Is Leslie going to come through? Is Harry going to hold on? Or could something dramatic happen on the back 9 in one of the later groups? You are going to find out. So we're going to go for a very short break. But we'll be back in about 45 minutes or so. So do not go far. It's going to be an absolute cracker. You won't want to miss this. See you soon.